Hey guys, welcome back to another video by Stoby. Today we're going to be discussing storage and my tips on how you guys can make better storage systems. So this is the storage system made in my main survival world, which we did a series on quite a long time ago. But my this storage system is really good. So it essentially has storage for every single item in the game, plus spare. And my recommendations if you're going to build something like this. So what you want to have chests facing backwards like this, facing sideways. So even though the front is only one, you get double storage of space, which is obviously incredibly helpful. Now, you want to have space for quite specific items because, for example here, spare bad tools and armor and spare good tools and armor. So in here, we've got stuff from villager trading, broken stuff. You know, stuff that we don't really need. But we've also got space for good stuff. So if I need to find my netherite hose, I can find this nice and easily. We've got space for like redstone and then all the different types of stones. And I essentially went around and I just cleared out my entire storage system into shulker boxes like this. And then wrote down everything that we had. So like prismarine has a section, and then there's like dark prismarine and deep slate for the new, and then the new stuff have barrels, lighting blocks, which I always think is interesting because these never really fit into a section. They're quite helpful to have. Dripstone blocks, spare shulker boxes, you know, all of this is so helpful. I don't know why that's in there, but you can see that as I'm just walking around, I am keeping on top of the storage system. And that's also something super important, is that you have to keep vigilant with it, otherwise it will slowly fall apart, which is what happened to the old version of this storage system, where we had just double chests along the edges, rather than this proper revamped one that's all sorted. Now, this doesn't have much storage for bulk. So, for example, dirt here. I've got quite a lot more dirt than what is shown in these chests. And I've got way more, like, what's a good example? Stone. I've got way more stone than the stone that's in these chests, even though it looks like a lot. And like granite and diorite. It's all in shulker boxes. And that's quite important, really. And like sand, I've got more shulker boxes. Now, one thing that I haven't included here is mob drops. Mob drops can be a really important part of a storage system. So I'm going to show you where I keep those. Oh, and here I've got like stuff that I need on quick access, but bulk. So this is all sugarcane from a massive sugarcane farm that I built at one point. Now, down here is where I keep my mob drops. This here, as you can see, is a very well disguised mob farm. It doesn't look like it, but in here, I've actually got an all mob farm in the sky, which is very effective for early game XP and drops. So down here you can see I've got rows of double chests with impulse item sorters from the farm. I've got some composters on top to reduce lag. Over here is where the stuff that I don't want from the farm gets destroyed. So you can see here that I've got rotten flesh in chests. I've got bones and string, gunpowder, arrows, spider eyes, and then over here I've got glowstone and potatoes and carrots. I thought they might be useful to keep. And now over here, I've got mob drops that aren't produced by this farm. So I've got prismarine, again, in a shulker box. I've got pigs and sheep and leathery stuff. I've got fish. An egg. A single egg in a chest. That must be the chicken. Yeah, I recently lost some of these signs, annoyingly, but I'll replace them soon. I've got, like, end and nether. I've got the heads from the head mod. That doesn't live in there. Where did I... There we go. So, I'm just trying to, like, keep everything together in one place. Now, there is one more part of this storage system, and it's not particularly necessary, but I like it. So, down here is my keep next to the castle. If we just hop over, fly down, we can see that under these stairs is quite a weird looking area of trapdoors, but it's because there are shulker boxes behind with bulk storage of things that I don't use very often. So sandstone, and I'm pretty sure there's like netherrack, loads of netherrack. There's like poppies from the farm, deep slate, got quartz and glass, and you can see that it's all color coded, so I've got a kind of a good idea of what's near. These shulker boxes sometimes also named, which means that, and then I'm pretty sure I kept some of those shulker boxes in these barrels. Yeah, I've got like loads of shulker boxes all color coded, and that's one recommendation that I have. And then with this, just to access the shulkers, you can just get in and then mine them and pick them up. Got like spare stuff from when I built things, diorite, stone. So if I'm ever doing something with a mega project and I need lots of items, I can get them from there. So like, if I wanted to build like a house like that with loads of spruce, I could just go and grab a box of spruce. If I had a box of spruce, obviously I don't have a box of spruce, that'd be crazy. But anyway, those are my tips for an effective storage system. So what you want to have is you want to have an area for bulk storage. You want to have a separated area for mob drops, I would say, because mob drops is a huge amount of stuff. And then you just want to have a specific thing for every item. So a lot of people in their storage system have an other or a misc items. And this would be here, but you notice how I've called this other placeables. So there's only very specific items in here, so snow and beds, scaffolding. That doesn't really fit with anything else, but it needs to have a place. And that essentially keeps me organized. And having a good storage system and not a chest monster is actually really, really helpful, because it allows you to do projects quickly and effectively without having to waste time finding resources or gathering new ones because you've forgotten where they are, which is a problem that I used to have sometimes. So this is super important. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of my next video. Adios.